During Lent, I spoke about giving as a key ingredient to happiness and fulfillment, giving the best of ourselves to God and to others. God created us out of love. Made in His image and likeness, we are wired for self-giving love. We are now in the last couple of weeks of the Easter season. Yes, Easter is not just one day. It is so important that the Easter season is 6 weeks long. It is the season of resurrection and new life. What new do we want to become? Easter invites us to grow in loving well, consistently and joyfully, as if it were our second nature. To do so, we may need to modify our habits. Scientists tell us it takes 6 weeks to change a habit. Wonder why God made Easter a 6-week celebration? But how do we develop a new habit? To change a habit takes reflection, planning, and practice. If I don't know what I'm aiming for, I am sure to miss the target. There are things in life that are important, and there are things that are urgent. What is urgent, however, may not be important. Social media posts distract me when I receive a message. I have the urgency to check the post, but most often, the message is not important. So how do we keep our priorities straight so that we do not sacrifice important things to pursue what is urgent, but not really important? A story will help us to understand how to do so. One day, an old professor was asked to speak to corporate executives about prioritizing their time. He began his presentation by pulling out a large empty glass vase. He placed 12 tennis ball-sized rocks in the vase until it was full. He asked those present, "Is the vase full?" They answered yes. He said, "Are you sure?" He then bent down and pulled a bag of pebbles from under the table and poured them into the vase, tilting the vase so that the pebbles could reach the bottom. He asked, "Is the vase full?" His audience began to understand and said, "No." "Very good," responded the professor. Again, he bent down and picked up a bag of sand and poured it into the vase. The sand filled in the spaces between the pebbles and the rocks. He asked again, "Is the vase full?" "No," they answered without hesitation. "Indeed," answered the professor. And as they expected, he took a pitcher of water from the table and poured it into the vase to the brim. He then asked, "What great truth does this experiment show us?" The bravest in the group, reflecting on the theme of this conference, time management, responded, "This shows that even when our schedule is full, we can always add another task." "No," the professor answered. "The experiment shows us something else. If you don't put the big rocks in the vase first, you will never be able to put them in afterward." There was a moment of silence in the room. The professor continued, "What are the big rocks, the priorities in your life? If you give priority to the thousands of other things, the pebbles, the grains of sand in your life will be filled with little meaning, and you will never find time to dedicate yourself to the truly important things." With that, the professor departed. Let us never forget to pose this question to ourselves. What are the important things in life? Family members, friends, patients, colleagues here at St. Francis? In these remaining weeks of Easter, choose one thing that is a priority and place that at the head of your agenda. God bless you.